What's the most heartbreaking secret you've learned about someone you barely knew? Every Thursday, I'd watch the old lady on the third floor transform her window into a new masterpiece. The other residents whispered about crazy Miss Chen, but they didn't see what I saw, how her hands trembled with purpose as she turned ordinary glass into fragments of another world. The kids made cruel jokes, but I noticed how she'd pause sometimes, pressing her forehead against the glass, whispering to someone who wasn't there. Something in those moments made my chest tight in a way my 10-year-old heart couldn't understand. After weeks of watching, I slipped a note under her door. "Why do you paint the windows?" The next morning, I found an envelope, teardrops staining the paper inside. "Each painting is a goodbye I never got to say," she wrote. "James collapsed during our last trip before we could see the northern lights. Now I paint every place we dreamed of going, every promise we never got to keep." That night, I left her my drawing, a child's version of the northern lights. A week later, her window blazed with greens and purples, and in the corner, she'd painted two tiny figures holding hands beneath the stars. Her final painting appeared the morning they took her away in an ambulance. Our apartment building with a small boy at a window drawing. Below it, her shaky writing, "Thank you for letting me share my last adventure."